Guys, a very good evening to all of you. Today I will be talking about glycolysis. It is a catabolic process that occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell, and the end product, that is pyruvate or lactate, depends upon the presence or absence of oxygen. For the ease of understanding, we will take two molecules of glucose which are converted to two molecules of glucose 6-phosphate. It utilizes two molecules of ATP which are converted to two molecules of ADP, and the enzyme is either hexokinase or glucokinase. Now the next step is two molecules of glucose 6-phosphate are converted to two molecules of fructose 6-phosphate by the enzyme phosphoglucoisomerase. In the third step, the two molecules of fructose 6-phosphate are converted to two molecules of fructose 1,6-bisphosphate by the enzyme phosphofructokinase, which requires magnesium ions. Here also two molecules of ATP are converted to two molecules of ADP. In the splitting phase, the two molecules of fructose 1,6-biphosphate are split by the enzyme aldolase to form one molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and one molecule of dihydroxyacetone phosphate. These two products undergo a reversible reaction in between themselves by the enzyme triose-phosphate isomerase. Now let us assume the one molecule of dihydroxyacetone phosphate changes to one molecule of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, and thus it forms two molecules of glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. This is converted by the enzyme glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase to 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate. Here, two molecules of NAD are converted to two molecules of NADH plus H plus. Two molecules of 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate are converted to 3-phosphoglycerate, two molecules, by the enzyme phosphoglycerokinase, which again requires magnesium ions. Here, there is synthesis of ATP from ADP. In the next step, the two molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate are converted to two molecules of 2-phosphoglycerate by the enzyme 2-phosphoglyceromutase. Two molecules of 2-phosphoglycerate are converted to two molecules of phosphoenol pyruvate by the enzyme enolase. In the cells, and the fluoride inhibits the enzyme enolase, and hence it inhibits glycolysis in the bacterial cell. Thus, in this way, fluoride helps in arrest of carious lesions, as it does not result in the formation of pyruvate or lactate from the glucose. Now, two molecules of phosphoenol pyruvate are converted to two molecules of pyruvate by the enzyme pyruvate kinase. Here, two molecules of ADP are changed to two molecules of ATP. In the last step of anaerobic glycolysis, the pyruvate is changed to lactate by the enzyme lactate dehydrogenase, and here two molecules of NAD are formed from two molecules of NADH plus H plus. Hence, in the anaerobic glycolysis, total molecules of ATP generated is only 2. Now I have some notes regarding glycolysis which I will discuss now. The rate limiting enzyme of glycolysis is phosphofructokinase. Most important enzymes are hexokinase, phosphofructokinase, and pyruvate kinase. A reversible reaction catalyzed by phosphoglycerokinase is an exception. The number of ATP generated in the anaerobic glycolysis is as given below: 4 molecules in the energy generation phase, 2 molecules in the energy investment phase, and thus resultant 2 molecules. Now 2 molecules of NADH are generated or synthesized in the glycolysis when glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate changes to 1,3-bisphosphoglycerate, which gives rise to 6 molecules of ATP by the malate estrolate shuttle pathway, or 2 molecules of ATP by the glycerol phosphate shuttle pathway. Thus, a total of 8 or 6 molecules are generated in the anaerobic glycolysis. In the anaerobic glycolysis. In the anaerobic glycolysis, two molecules are generated in total, as discussed earlier. Glycolysis can occur in all cells like brain, gastrointestinal cells, cells of adrenal medulla, kidney, except RBC, lens and cornea, since they do not have any mitochondria. Insulin promotes glycolysis, thus reduces blood sugar level. Glucagon inhibits glycolysis, thus increases blood sugar level, and epinephrine promotes glycolysis in muscle and inhibits it in liver. The Pasteur effect, inhibition of glycolysis under anaerobic conditions. Crabtree effect, inhibition of oxygen uptake when excess glucose is present in the tissues. This was all I had to discuss about glycolysis. Thank you guys.